These are the settings you need to get the best quality images from your iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. So let's start. And majority of these settings will also work for your non-Pro iPhone 15 models as well. First, let's go to the settings and find camera from the main menu. And you can pause this video right here and copy all of my best settings for video as well. So for the photos, you need to go into the formats and select high efficiency because it's going to give you smaller file size without losing any quality. And inside the photo mode, select 24 megapixels. Next thing you want to turn on is the ProRAW and resolution control, which will give you a lot more options inside the camera app whenever you are taking pictures. And once you do that, it's gonna give you one more option which is called Pro Default. And when you click on it, you need to select ProRAW Max, which will take your pictures up to 48 megapixels, which is the highest limit that iPhone 15 Pro offers. But one thing that you need to keep in mind that whenever you are taking ProRAW Max images, the file size will be huge. So choose wisely that which one you really want to take images in a ProRAW format, which you can also toggle on and off in the camera app. More on that later. And all these other options inside format are only for video purposes. So we are going to go back and go into preserve settings. So all the settings inside here will preserve your last setting that you made whenever you took the picture last time. So it doesn't keep changing back to default. So it takes away all of the time and it keeps whatever settings you have last time. So if you want to, you can pause this video right here and copy all of my settings, which are based on my preference. But the most important setting that you need to enable here is the live photo, because whenever you use live photos, it's not going to take 48 megapixel images and it's going to stop you at 12 megapixels. So when you turn the live photo off in the camera app, it will never be on again. Now when you come one step back here, you also get these other options such as grid and level, which are solely based on your own preferences. You don't need the settings on to get the best quality images. These are just solely for the reference or the guidelines to get the best composition possible. For the photographic style, I just like to keep my settings on standard. So that way I have more room to edit my pictures later on apps such as Lightroom or just the photo app itself. But choosing a different setting here do not affect your photo quality, so you're free to do it. The main camera in iPhone, which is 1x, will give you 3 prime focal lengths, which are 24, 28 and 35. I highly recommend you to take your pictures into just these 3 focal lengths to give you the max quality images without any digital zoom or anything. And all of these other settings, I would just keep them on default because they work just fine. Now let's go into the camera app itself and make some adjustments. Inside the camera app, I won't change a lot of settings here and keep things as it is, but the main setting that you need to turn on is on the top right, which is called RAW Max. When you turn that on, it's going to give you the best quality images, and you need to turn that live photo off. And other than that, everything is on default, such as flash is off. You also have this setting for exposure, which I usually don't touch and keep it on 0 most of the time. And whenever you want to change your focal length, you can just keep clicking on 1x and it's going to go through all those 3 focal lengths for you. Personally, I like to use 28 and 35 a lot because it gives me that perfect film focal length. And whenever you don't need to take super high res quality images, you can just turn that RAW Max off, which will save you a lot in your iPhone storage. Following all of these settings in your iPhone 15 Pro will give you the best quality images that iPhone has to offer. And if you're interested in editing your iPhone pictures as if they were taken on any film camera, then definitely check out this video next. And until then, see you in the next one. Peace.